My parents came from Mexico. Both of my parents came from Mexico, and then the first place we found was the projects in San Pedro. So in the projects, all we had was Mexicans and blacks, really. You know what I'm saying? Section 8. And then I was always getting bullied, even as a 4-year-old. Like we're playing with the tennis ball or something. Some kids come take it. You come home, your dad's like, go get it back. So you have to go get it back. If you don't come back, you get that ass whooped. After 1 month, I fell in love with it. I convinced my dad, like, please, man, I love this. Like, you know, like, you told me, you're the one that told me, if I want to do something, let me do this. He goes, man, your mom's tripping on the price. He goes, so he went to the bank and he took money out for the whole year and he paid it. Because, you know, or even our financial play at the time even was hard.
Yeah.
And for him to do that, he worked overtime. Like, my mom got him good.
Dang.
And after the year was up, went in there. He came to Henry. Go, hey man, I gotta take him out.
I told his dad, I said, I'll take it from here.
He said, you'll take it from there. And I was like, oh man, like, all right, what do I do? And he was like, dude, when you get in here, it goes, go in the back, fold some towels up, do some laundry, fold some geese up.
And that was it.
And that was it, man. And then pretty much like school was. I had my set of, like, I mean, I had my homies, you know what I'm saying? I had my crew, I had everything. I went through a tour of schools because of the trouble I got into. I used to go to that school just to fight.
Dude.
I'll go in there, fight, hop the fence, leave, call my homies. We would hop in school, we would fight, and we would leave. And then, after that, I was like, why am I even going to school? I'm not learning anything. I have 60 absences, like, I would just go, leave for 2 weeks, come back, start something, leave for 2 weeks. And then finally I was like, you know what, man, I'm tired of this, I'm dropping out. So I dropped out and I started training full time. My mom came to you.
That's what it was. Finally, mom came for her request. Okay, and that's what she said. Henry, Brian's not going to school. Brian has dropped out of school. Please do something, blah, 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 blah. And then I called you in, and that's when I said, listen, bro, I think it was pretty simple, right? I said, if you're not in school, if you're at any point of period from right now until you graduate, if you're not in school, you're not doing jiu-jitsu.
I hated you for that.
That was it.
I gotta lie.
You made him go to school.
Yeah. And then you went to the extension
He took the only
school.
thing I loved. That was the only positive thing in my life was the academy. The homies was crazy. School was crazy. Everything else was crazy. Home with my sister was crazy. So my escape was the academy.
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you graduate from there?
Yeah.
And then after, obviously, college is
After that
for
was,
you.
you
And
know,
then after that, it was...
After that, I went back to the academy.
Full-time teaching, traveling, training, preparing, fights, these, and like these incidences of his cousins and his best friends, and people are getting shot. Like, this is real, you know, like actual, you know, people are losing their lives now. He would come in, this would happen regularly, where he'd come in, and then he would eventually tell me that, you know, so-and-so got shot and died, like, last week.
I go, man, I want to pursue this fight. Well, I'm done. So I literally, like, after that, it was like, I quit. Not quit, but, you know, like, I changed my focus.
Mm-hmm.
And then did my first pro fight. And after that, started fighting more. And then, and that was it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things in life happened to me that it was, like, made me see something better for myself.
Mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Brian D-City Ortega!
When Brian Ortega fought Cub Swanson.
Yes, that guy right there, Brian Ortega. That guy, he's right up there with all the best jiu-jitsu players in the UFC right now.
I agree.
He's right up there with Damon Maya, right there. I mean, that guy is finishing fights with jiu-jitsu consistently.
I'm not cocky, I'm not calling anyone out, but it's like Grandmaster Elio Gracie said, I wonder if I'm gonna lose, I wonder how. And that's what I wanna learn, and that's what I want, the knowledge I wanna gain from this fighting here in front of all you guys who support us. I love you guys so much.
Brian Ortega, ladies and gentlemen.